Hey, what's up folks? Welcome back. This is Ragnarok here with episode number 29 of the Tyrion High Elves Mortal Empire's Endgame campaign. And as promised, we're going to do this fight right away, and then we'll just start working on the map a little bit. We got lots of work to do. Lots of tidying up to do.
Smash it to ruins.
Alright, good stuff. Yeah, just get some influence there first before
Brave son of Ulfwan.
we hop in there and take that settlement.
Orders. A worthy ally.
Yeah, the campaign is sort of winding down here a little bit. Should get a couple of good fights with Chaos before it's over, but
Lethal grace given form.
yeah, basically I'm gonna try and take the rest of the map, whatever the dwarves and us don't control, and then yeah, probably will do a faction vote for the next Mortal Empires campaign. I'm really keen on doing a Warhammer, or sorry, Warhammer, an Empire campaign. But I think probably what I'll do is we'll do a vote between Empire, Greenskins, maybe the Beastmen, and probably, what was the other faction I was thinking? Maybe Wood Elves, I'm not sure. I don't know. I mean, I could change that. I'll probably keep it a little bit of a smaller vote than the vote we had the last time, which ended up turning into the Bretonia campaign, which should get a little bit interesting. I don't know if you guys watched yesterday, but or the other day, but we now yeah, come across the Sword of Khaine, so be interesting to see what we can do with that that bad boy. But anyway, let's kill some rats here. If we can get through this load screen, be nice. You know, we probably have a few too many armies in the field presently, but whatever. I don't know. I'm not the greatest player, and in order to keep up on the higher difficulty, I'd prefer to have more armies in the field, just to put you over here, I suppose. I mean, this fight isn't going to be much of a fight at all. Basically going to be the
ready, awaiting orders.
Yeah, it's gonna probably charge at us, and we're gonna slaughter them pretty much. Yeah, here they come. Slingers, Night Runners.
Orders.
Actually, I should have maybe grouped this group as well. Just kind of want to change the angle a little bit.
The winds rise.
Right away. Asturian wills it.
What kind of spells do you have? Curse the Midnight Wind. Oh fuck! I always forget about those things. You go deal with them.
For the king.
I'm not gonna turn one of them around for that.
Awaiting orders.
Ooh, we've got the Common Cazadora. Fire one of these bad boys here in a minute once they get slowed down. Ugly looking rats.
Ever loyal.
Good job, man.
I agree.
Ulfwan Mage.
I don't know about the timing. Come on, get down there. Go, go, go. Yeah, it was. I don't know. I don't know if we got any of them in that fight or in that blast. Ah, for fuck's sake! Got another one of these things. Come, turn around. Get in there. What are these idiots doing? You guys face up. I'm not gonna chase them off. Just shoot them. Yeah, I guess I should be paying a little bit better attention. What's going on in the fight here? Guys, target them. What are you doing?
Following Ethua.
Can't you reach them from there?
Yes. To battle. Awaiting orders.
Turn around and shoot them as well.
Wielder of the winds. Lyon, hear me.
Moving.
Onward.
So we could be boosting them up with this.
Winds of magic rise.
Actually, putting up a little bit more of a fight than I was expecting. Not doing anything kind of remarkable here with my strategy.
Araya.
Taking a little bit of damage, and it looks like they're gonna break here soon. Probably should try and get one of you around the side. Just these guys over here.
Awaiting orders.
Turn around and shoot them too. Yeah, probably should have some cavalry and something in here just to give us a little bit more mobility, a little bit more flexibility in these kind of fights. But I am planning to switch this army around a little bit once we get that third army over here. So yeah, I love how that arrows get stuck in them. It's fantastic. Holy shit. It's taking a lot longer to kill these guys than I was expecting. Yeah, definitely not the most exciting fight in the world. But this is the first time we've had a fight in like 2 or 3 hours in this series. Something like that. It's just been a little, since the Dark Elves, since we took out the Dark Elves. It's been just a little bit quiet. These fucking idiots just keep coming back. I don't know. Ideally, I'd like to have more Sisters of Avalon. There we go. I think we finally got it. Like hell, 5 minutes. Should have taken like 2 minutes. Yeah, see, like all these battles are from the Bretonia campaign. 59. Alright. I mean, if we're lucky, we'll get another fight in this episode, but it's really hard to say. I mean, Chaos could possibly show up somewhere. I won't deal with them. Or, now that we're at war with Clan Moors, imagine they'll start sending their armies towards us. Now, this might be a little bit tricky here because, like, these settlements that we're taking are going to be really isolated from one another. Because the dwarves pretty much hold everything down here, so it might be hard taking these settlements from the Skaven, because if we move out of here, they could just easily come in with their armies and retake it.
Noble victory.
Anyway, I think we'll just occupy. That's pretty negligible. Yeah, so we got these guys up here. I swear there was another army here, but maybe,
Wisdom of Valea.
yeah, I don't know. We'll see what
How can
happens.
I assist you? A worthy
See where these
ally.
guys go. I guess, I don't think we want that. I think I put a point into that by accident. I would like to get him on a steed. I would also like this as well. Let's go with this, and then we'll get the steed and work towards the sun dragon. Actually, you know what? We don't have any mobility, so fuck it. We'll put him on a horse, and then that should. Ah, for fuck's sake, that's not what I wanted to do. I want to see what we got here. So they got the gold mine. Let's get rid of that. We'll have to build a public order building there. Holy shit. Why is the public order so bad? Even though we're sitting here. Conquest next turn only -10. Still, difficulty level -8. Events. Oh, right. Keep forgetting about the damn event thing. The Confederation. How much longer does that last? 11 armies in the field. 2 more turns, so that's not terrible. Let's get this built. And you, sir.
Lethal grace
Oh,
given.
do we come for this one or this one? That's the question. Should go for that one too. So much treasure out here. Let's come down around for this one. We'll send the other army. We'll send this guy.
Lord of the Phoenix.
Pick up this, and then come around.
Lethal grace given for.
Yeah,
We
send
shall
it towards
return
that.
Later.
Alright, good stuff. Now, what the hell are we going to do here? We've got some major public order issues that need to be sorted out. And coming down this way. And you also are coming down this way. These armies ready to go on the move yet? I gotta get these agents up here
Standing by.
too.
For honor,
I didn't realize this guy's on a chariot.
you have my attention. Setting the pace.
Rather have him on an eagle, but
Brave and true. A
could
promising
actually should be able to switch it to an eagle. No, we can switch it to a steed. I might switch it to an elven steed, and just because he's going to be in this army, and he'll be able to move the same speed as the silver helms. I don't know. That it really matters too much at this point, but we will have a little bit of a challenge with chaos, and depending on whether or not we
servant of the
end
king.
up
Alariel.
getting another chaos wave, it could be just colonize here as well.
The city is
Where's
ranked
the
with
next?
corruption.
Okay, over here. We might keep Tyrion here in these provinces, and he can just bop back and forth to whichever one
A darkness is spreading.
needs to give a boost to the public order. And I think what I'm actually going to do up here is, we're going to recruit a bunch of lore masters
Noble
at
son of Ulthuan. With purpose.
the White Tower of Hoth,
What do you
and we're going to send them up to these provinces because we need the
purpose?
boost to public order. We can't
I await
keep all of these
for honor.
generals up here just sitting around doing nothing, just sitting on their asses.
Guardian of the Phoenix Crown.
Alright, Calidor, do I want to keep you in Winter Pyre? That's the question. Okay, yeah, I think we will keep him in Winter Pyre. You're heading there, and I'm planning to upgrade these archers for her army. It's too bad that there's not some kind of tech or something that you can end up like converting these archers into the higher tier archers, or like
Defender of
other
the
troops for
Phoenix
that matter as well. Anyway, you sir, we're gonna get rid of these and replace them with Phoenix Guard.
Protector of
Since you're sitting in the settlement, I think the global, yeah, take a few turns. 6 to be exact, I guess. That's the thing. Yeah, we'll get him suited up with some Phoenix Guard. Wonder if we should get a second one of those. 2, 4, 6, 7. Maybe we'll do that. Instead, we'll get one more Dragon Prince for his army. Could do a Star Dragon, I guess. But no, we'll go one more Dragon Prince and then load up on these guys. Yeah, still takes 6 turns, so that's perfect. And then at some point we'll switch over the archers for her army.
Can I offer assistance?
Yeah, public order is gonna be a
Phoenix King.
fucking nightmare down here. Let's get you moving this way.
Protect Elves Tyrion.
Oh man, you're really in hard shape, eh?
We march on. Onward.
Yeah, she's gonna have to sit in this province for a little while by the looks of things.
If you will it. Making waves.
Ooh. Horde of the Vampire Admiral. A skull-shaped lair lying ominously on the horizon could only be the hidden horde of Count Noctilus, a legendary vampire admiral who was the scourge of the seas in his great vessel, the Blood Reaver. Legend has it that Noctilus' treasure is hidden upon the great ocean and guarded by zombie crewmates damned to protect it for all eternity. That is, until your fleet chances upon the lair. You know what would be great? This kind of scenario where you actually have to fight a battle. There's like a staged battle that you gotta fight, and yeah, I think that would be really cool. But since there are no naval battles in the game, I guess it's not really an option for that, sadly.
You may approach.
Come on, tell me you got enough movement. Get in there.
Khaine country.
Damn it! Just gotta wait till next turn.
Instructions. Princess of
Damn
the
it.
Azul.
I'm gonna click on the settlement there. Icepack Bay, Jordan's Gap. Alright, yeah, so she can sit there for a little while. If we need to bring Marielle back over here to the Serpent, yeah, we should be okay. Anyway. Once again, guys, I apologize for the sirens in the background. Fucking hell. I was gonna close the windows, but it's just so fucking humid today. Just when you think summer is over, get like a real blast of heat here in Toronto, and it's been kind of yeah, kind of hot the last couple of days. Really uncomfortable. I played soccer or football, whatever you want to call it, in the heat yesterday, and it was yeah, it was pretty intense. Anyway, we gotta pick up a general here to negate the public order problem we've currently got. She's level 10. I'm just worried that she might be upgraded in the wrong way. Is that or maybe she's not upgraded at all. Let's get you in there.
A true Asur.
She does have the public order. Let's give you Merchant Lord since. And is there anything else that's gonna help this situation here? Public order +2 local province. That probably should do that. I'm just wondering if there's something that'll do the untainted, but I think the public order +2 and the local province is going to be the best bet here. So let's dedicate you to Assyrian. That helps out a little bit, stops the rebellion, but just barely. Switch this. I'm pretty sure we've got some of these things can help out. Public order going in the right direction. I think you just give them 2 of them. Alright, I think that's it. Alright, cool. Well, that'll help out. However,
must be maintained.
Still gonna be in the shits.
Asur princess.
That's not good. Anyway, hopefully we can stop the rebellion. How many provinces or how many settlements in this province? I mean, we got these building. Big chunk of that is the events, so that's only 2 more turns, and the next turn, yeah, I'm pretty sure we can stop the rebellion. We just gotta get the corruption down. It's expensive as hell to do this, to pick up these generals for this.
You must
And over here, he's got it going in the right direction, so that's good. So we get rid of the corruption and stuff. Should be alright, but yeah, these provinces up here gonna be hard, and Norsk is gonna be a pain in the ass. So let's go to the White Tower now and see what we can get for. Alright, actually, let's recruit them here. Fruitful, flat-footed, shivery. I mean, it's we're just basically using them as public order bonuses. So I guess it doesn't. We don't really need to use the influence. The thing is, we need a lot of them. We're gonna need a ton of them up there, and we'll probably could use some mages as well.
Lawmaster of Hoeth.
Just wondering if we should grab one of these guys as well. Or both of these guys. Yeah, fuck
What
it.
do you
I'll
seek?
get both of them.
Servant of the tower. You seek
Alright, so
illumination?
that'll be a good start. And then let's pick up 2 mages also. This doesn't really matter what school they're from. And we're out of influence anyway, so. This one.
You have use of my power.
And let's get one
Servant
more
of
here.
the tower.
Nope, definitely don't want incompetent. Nope. Nope. Alright, let's go with you.
My powers are yours. to
Holy
command.
smokes, we've got a lot of
You
upgrades to
sound
do
good.
here.
Their skill is legend.
Alright, so definitely cleanse corruption. I guess go with stuff. Wound. I guess wound might be useful too.
Yes. Loyal to a fault.
Alright, so let's get that public order. Specialist. Wound might be useful. I guess it doesn't really matter the rest of it. I don't think these guys are gonna be seeing action at any point.
Warden of Sapphire.
Yeah, just give them the wound trait in case we see any enemy agents
may
at
approach.
some point. I mean, it's unlikely, but you never know. That way we can try and get rid of them.
Illumination.
One more point. Sword clear.
Go on. A worthy ally.
Oh, fuck. Found the wrong guy.
Warden of Sapphire. A true Asur.
Would rename these guys, but who the whoops. Fuck has got time for that. Not to mention, I don't know. I don't know
You
if I
have use of my power.
have enough names in the list to think of for these guys. Wound, block army, specialist. Ah, shit. Go specialist first. Ah, shit. Guess scouting would be okay too. Alright, we get them all? I think we got them all. Yeah, so we're gonna send all of them up here. It's gonna take a while for them to get there, but once they get there, then we should be able to
I await your orders.
start moving out of here anyway. At least hopefully we can do that.
Ali!
That'd be nice. Don't want to be
Standing by.
sitting on our asses
Asa Noble.
forever. Unassigned skill points.
Their
Let's go.
skill is legend.
Not even sure where the hell she is. Let's give you scouting. Ah, she's way down here.
Our traditions
Not even
make
sure
us
that we really
strong.
need these guys down here anymore. They're not moved.
rising.
It's okay.
What do you require?
Move.
The Ethua answers to me.
Settlement upgrade. Oh, right. We've got some. Didn't go through the building list. Let's do that now. Definitely get everything built up that we can. Really need to keep that income going up because we have 12 generals in the field presently. So, let's go with this. Trinkets. Treasury's taken a little bit of a hit. Use. Bloody hell, what are we gonna do about the public order here? Same shit. I really
This world.
disappointed that we weren't able to get this settlement when chaos came through here. I was really disappointed that we didn't get there before. Before Bretonia did. Bloody hell.
Lady of the Phoenix
Oh,
Court.
we can't stay sitting here. I mean, I could turn the taxes off so that'll slow it down a little bit, but kind of want the income for now, so I'm just gonna leave it for a little while. This will help. It's not gonna help enough though. Yeah, I don't know. That's the thing that really sucks about playing on legendary difficulty, is that if you don't control the whole province, if you only control one settlement, you really can't get the public order under control with just the one settlement because the lack of building spots. So makes the game a little bit frustrating, but we are going to start moving with these armies as soon as we get these agents over here.
I will continue.
I mean, I guess
As
we might
for lady.
send this army down here just to give a boost to the public order before we head out for a turn or two while those agents get caught up.
Of the tower.
You summoned me.
You seek illumination.
And we'll get those guys. Well, we'll send them after chaos. We're probably not going to need this guy down here too much longer. I mean, I guess what we're going to have to do there is probably send an agent or two just to sit in that province. I don't know. But we'll figure it out. Or just recruit a general just before it rebels. Anyway, we are going to start with chapter 3 of C.L. Warner's The End Times, Deathblade, and continue with this story. We probably almost certainly aren't going to get time to finish it, but you know, you guys can find the book on Amazon or whatever, your local bookstore, and I'm sure you can get a hold of this bad boy and finish it on your own, as it definitely is shaping up to be a pretty good story, I think. So anyway, so there was no greater a concentration of malignance and evil in all the world than a gathering of the Black Council. From every corner of Naggaroth the Dreadlords came, hurrying to answer the Witch King's summons. Butchers who slaughtered for the simple pleasure of carnage, despots who crushed until thousands beneath their heels. Fiends who indulged in every depravity a mortal mind could conceive, all left their strongholds behind when Malekith called. Half the kingdom might be overrun by hordes of demons and savages, the roads reduced to a nightmarish gauntlet of battle and horror, yet still the fear of their monarch was too great for anyone to defy his command. The great throne room was situated in the Black Tower, far above the streets and spires of Naggarond. The hall was of vast dimensions, its vaulted ceiling vanishing into shadow heights so impenetrable that even the keen eyes of corsairs from the underworld sea couldn't pierce their darkness. Massive buttresses, every inch of their surfaces adorned with intricate carvings, loomed from the walls. Stone gods glowered down from the pillars. Elinil, the Lord of Destruction, and his wrathful progeny. The eyes of each god were crafted from enormous gemstones, their luster enhanced by an enchantment that caused them to glow with a smoldering malevolence. Between the buttresses, the walls were lost behind macabre tapestries fashioned from the scalps encrusted with gore, a silent reminder of the many who had defied the Witch King's authority and the ultimate sanction for such defiance. At the center of this chamber stood the ancient throne of Benarion, the first Phoenix King. Crafted from obsidian and iron, the massive seat was a stern reminder of Malekith's royal heritage, of the Witch King's right to claim the Phoenix crown. Down the length of the hall, a blood-red carpet ran, streaming towards the great throne like a river of gore. Ornate chairs of lacquered wood flanked each side of the
I
carpet.
will weigh what you have to say and the merit of your actions.
Oh dear. Yeah, we've got to get them on better terms with the dwarves, and yeah, well, we'll sort that out once we get a little bit of influence coming in. Terrible names of might equally fared and envied throughout Naggaroth. Behind each chair, standing in steely silence only a short distance away, was a warrior of the Black Guard. The halberds they bore were far from ceremonial affections, as would be normal at a meeting of the Black Council, as they had gruesomely demonstrated after Malus had himself announced by a pair of heralds. In response to the arrogant flaunting of decorum, 2 of the Black Guard had cut down the servants, leaving their remains strewn about the doorway. The Dracu scowled down the length of the hall to one of the chairs situated in the floor of the throne. Corin matched Malus's glare. Had been on his order that the Hag Griff heralds had been killed. A not so subtle reminder to Malus of who was in command here. Malus cast his gaze across his fellow dreadlords. He could almost smell the uncertainty and fear oozing from their pores. Eben Soulflayer, the general of the Witch King's armories, had died in battle, choosing death over Malekith's wrath, so the story went, and his successor tried his best to exude an air of scornful confidence and pride. But Malus could see through the warrior's pretense. The failure of Naggarond's army to utterly destroy the mongrel Daemon Balkia was a responsibility that many whispered could be laid upon his soldiers rather than those of the king. He had passed blame to 6 lesser commanders, sealing each one alive within one of the obsidian mausoleums lining the approach of the Black Tower, but it was always possible Malekith would need one more life for his army to atone for the sin of failing him. Alright, wound success. What the fuck? That's our boy down in the, that was our scout down in the desert there. It's unfortunate.
Of course.
Alright, let's get you clowns on the move. Probably gonna need more of you,
Chosen of Hoeth,
to be perfectly honest.
servant of the tower.
Winds of magic.
Warden
Gonna
of
take
Saffron.
forever to get you where you need to be,
Forward then.
A fool's
sadly.
errand, traveling unseen paths.
And let's see if there's some more available. Yeah, definitely want to get
I cannot
4 more of these, though. I guess we have to wait for the pool to
What do you
replenish.
seek? Warden
Anyway.
of Saffari.
don't think we'll get more of the mages for now, I guess. What did we recruit last turn? 2 of them? That should be enough for now. Boost to the public order, I guess, is a little bit more important than the untainted. We'll send one of these lore masters over to Musalon. Help out there.
Princess of the Asur.
Yeah, like I said last turn, we'll just pop her in there for now. Just get a little bit of a boost to the public order, and then we'll get them. Should be able to get her moving and get her linked up with these agents in her army.
Your best.
Be ready to move, and this will be our first chaos hunting army. Though, I don't know. Could be a little bit overmatched. We've got to be really careful here. We can't allow them to drop below 4 armies. The trick will be to keep the generals alive and just like. But it's gonna be a little bit tricky because you know the dwarves are over here. If the dwarves end up wiping them out, could be bad for us. Yeah, I don't know. So I mean, I guess I probably should go after this army. This will be obviously a much tougher fight than the last one we had there. Or we could sit here for a little while and just relax. Just wait for them to come to us. Try and ambush them. Or we can continue on the move. Do you have reinforcements coming over this way?
Orders, anchors away.
But he's gonna have to sit here on Sorcerer's Island for a little while to replenish.
Your instructions? Going ashore.
Actually, man, he didn't suffer a lot of attrition on the way over here at all.
Loyal to a fault.
Bum, bum, bum. The hell else is going in his army? I forget what else is going in this army. Let's just give you this for now, just to get a little bit of more income coming in.
Lord of Ulthuan.
Yeah, we can get this guy on the move now as well, I believe. So I'll upgrade this stuff too while we're at it.
How can I assist you? Ready to march.
Right, the Star Dragons are for his army, so for his army is what I mean. The 2 Star Dragons are gonna finish this army off.
Can I offer assistance?
And this should actually be very solid in auto resolve as well. At least I would think so. Look at that melee attack. Fucking gonna be fantastic. Once these guys get some experience too.
The Asur are angels.
Fucking group of killers.
How can I assist you? Pausing briefly.
Yeah, and then
At your service.
Dragon Princes. Put 2 of them in Uhtred's army and keep 2 of them in this guy's army.
Asur Prince.
And then we'll get some more Sisters of Avalon, some bolt throwers, I guess, and just figure out exactly what we want to do there.
Mage of Ulthuan.
Got these guys coming down here.
Take your time.
And these agents are for this bloke's army when he gets over here. Anyway. What the hell is this? Oh, okay. I thought that was one of our armies, so I'm like, why the fuck do we have an army over here?
Asur sorceress.
What's going on? Just go cleanse corruption. Fuck it. Alright, so how is public order shaping up over here in these 2 provinces that are giving us trouble?
The people are
Like
resting.
this. Yeah, see, he's got it going in the right direction.
Defender of the
I mean, we don't want to, obviously, we don't want to keep him sitting there forever. Would like to get him disbanded at some point.
The Asur are troubled.
So, hopefully we can get it balanced. Should we build growth here, or just go with, let's just go with money. And see here, we're, bloody hell. Bloody fucking hell. One more turn. I think we're gonna get it under control. Can't recruit anything from the local anyway, so really don't have any more options here.
A mighty
I don't
warrior.
think there's anything else that we can give her to boost the public order. As far as I can see. No, I think it's just the two tips. I really wish you could like double up on these things. Like put more of the Eotanian Vinatier? I don't know how the fuck you're supposed to pronounce that. But yeah, I wish you could put more of those there.
Can I offer assistance?
Or the other one,
For the Phoenix King.
the Bard I
Taking up
guess is the other one, I'm not sure. Hearse it there. Get a little bonus to the public order over here.
What do you require?
This guy's coming down this way.
I know the way.
I mean, I guess we could use the dwarven settlements to gain influence, but
I await your command.
that
And
will
let
over
you
time
have my attention.
reduce our relations with the dwarves, so
Not
I don't know, we
this.
have to be a little bit conscious of that as well. Yeah, so Tyrion's gonna have to basically
Protector
just
of the Everqueen.
move back and forth between these two provinces for the time being until we can get something, until we can get somebody over
I
here
serve
as
the
well.
Phoenix King. It shall be done.
Those
By the
agents
gods!
to get into this area. Let's colonize.
Poef guides me.
Yeah, this is fucking gonna take forever. Kind of, maybe, might have been a bad idea.
A promising lieutenant.
Should we do Merchant Lord? Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Magic resistance, missile resistance. Let's go missile resistance.
Protector.
Yeah,
of
she needs to replenish for a while.
You may approach. For the
Pop in
Everqueen!
there. Colonize that. Good stuff. Yeah, we're really taking a beating on our treasury.
Lady of the Phoenix
But
Court.
it'll be fine, I think. We should be able to get it. Alright, yeah. Public order is the shit over here. Somebody's gonna have to come over to this province. I guess
I serve the
probably it'll
Phoenix King.
be better to send her. Our camp is okay for
We
now.
stand ready for action.
Yeah, this could be bad. Could be bad. Alright, 5 turns for your troops. So, man, even here, fuck. -3 with him, just with him sitting there. I mean, that'll change next turn, I guess, because of the Confederation penalty will be finished, but still.
Out of the question. Onward then.
How are we doing for settlements? What are we up to? What does it? 114? Pretty good. 36 full provinces owned. Alright, is there anything else that I'm forgetting? I don't think so. The question is, do we move Uhtred? I guess we should try and
Loyal prince.
take on this army, but we should be able to take it on. I'm just concerned about our
Can I offer
mobility
assistance?
in a fight like this. We didn't, and +2, we don't have a ton of experience. Actually, these guys don't have a lot of experience too. Now, this guy has more experience, so it would be actually a pretty tough fight for us, I think. What is our garrison like here? Would help. I think the prudent thing is to stay put there for the time being.
How can I assist?
I mean, we do have these Phoenix Guard. Bloody hell, 760 per turn, 500 per turn. The dwarves are here too.
All here are honored dwarfkin.
Anyway, that's fine. Alright, fuck, whatever. I guess there's not really... Did we move these guys? Yeah, move them. Not really anything left to do here during this turn.
By the White Tower.
Guess we double check the building list. Alright, that's pretty much it. Oh, research available. I really want to get that. I gotta find some spice somewhere. Yeah, I don't really need any of this stuff, so I don't really use these units. Only thing that we don't have that I really want is this. Let's just do that. I guess we'll just research everything for the sake of getting everything. Commandment available. Oh, good. I think we definitely need to go untainted. So we'll do that for now. I mean, growth probably wouldn't be a bad idea either. But I think we'll go untainted for now and just get that moving as quickly as possible.
What do you seek?
Alright, how are we doing for time? Oh man, we've only got like 15 minutes left in the episode. Managed to get through 2 turns. Yes, that's not too bad. I mean, I probably should consider skipping ahead a bit and just going through some of this boring stuff on my own, but I don't know. I have mixed feelings about that. In one sense, it would, you know, like I could significantly reduce the playlists of my my Let's Plays by doing that, but at the same time, you guys don't get to see everything. I don't know. But I mean, I don't know. I guess everybody probably wouldn't care too much if I skipped out some of this stuff, because I mean there's really nothing going on for the past 3 episodes. It's just been tidying up the map and getting some new armies ready to go, getting our armies refitted for whatever fights we have left, whether that be Chaos or Skaven, or even if we end up declaring one of the dwarves, which looks really unlikely at this point. I really want to do a lizardman. I really like the lizardmen. Fucking dinosaurs, temple guard. Anyway, yeah, let's get back to this meeting of the High Council in Naggarond, or Naggaroth, or whatever the... So, Halibron's body was a shriveled husk. The bloodthirsty hag queen of Har Ganeth was in her decrepit phase, but Malice had seen for himself the grisly vitality that remained in her withered bones. Entering the hall, she had paused beside the carcass of his slain heralds to paw about in the gory wreckage. Fresh blood yet stained her fingers, and Halibron would lick at them from time to time with her blackened tongue. Malice wasn't certain if it was magic, madness, or narcotic delusions that so unhinged the hag queen, but whatever the cause, she was the most dangerously unpredictable of the dreadlords. Shifting in his chair, Malice reconsidered that opinion. Halibron might have a rival for the title of most dangerously insane. Sitting across the aisle from her was Talaris Dreadbringer, the feared executioner who had assumed the title of Chosen of Khaine, an epithet that Malice himself had once affected when exploiting the religious mania of his half-brother Uriel. With Talaris, however, it was no mere affection. The executioner truly believed himself marked by the Lord of Murder. to such an extent that he claimed to hear Khaine's voice inside his head. He was even bold enough to quietly decry Malekith's claims of being an avatar of the bloody-handed god. Faction destroyed, Puppets of Chaos. That was a pretty quick end turn. Alright, let's see what we can get done in the last 10 minutes here, and I suppose I should at the very least be picking up the pace. Anyway, let's get you moving.
Protector of Ulthuan.
Fortunately. Yeah, see, it's not too bad. And we could always turn this off. Corruption -6. Is it, we're losing corruption, or the corruption's not going in the right direction. We actually probably need a mage over here as well.
Son of Ulthuan.
You can't quite reach them.
I serve the Phoenix King.
I have much to teach them.
Is there, can we hire a mage in any of these? Nope. Got the, can we hire a mage here? Yes. Alright, perfect. Alright, so let's grab one of these and we'll upgrade you
A true Asur.
to cleanse corruption. And let's send you
Mage of the White Tower.
over to Musalon.
Pause.
And actually, let's pick up another one as well. No, don't want that. Alright, that looks good.
You have use of my power.
A worthy
And between
ally.
the two of them, they should be able to get the corruption going in the right direction. Over here, hopefully, and then that will eventually sort out the public order here. We'll leave the taxes on for now. I mean, we probably should slow it down, but just because our income is really taking a nosedive here between all the recruit. Look at this lineup. Between all of the recruiting, the extra agents that we're hiring, and the extra generals we have in the field to keep provinces from rebelling. Yeah, it's the income is really kind of hurting right now. Anyway, it's not the end of the world. We'll get that sorted out eventually. I think so anyway. Alright, yeah, let's get these reinforcements over here. Let's have you come this way. So this guy's coming this way too. Put her in this army for now, even though she's gonna be, these two agents are gonna be for the other army. We'll just shuffle the armies once we get them all together, as it's gonna take him a while to get over here and transfer these troops over. Gonna suffer attrition coming out here. Yeah, I think we just sit here for a little while. I'll wait for reinforcements. Kind of sucks, but not just to avoid taking this army on one-on-one, but we kind of need it for the public order. Otherwise, we're gonna lose control of this province. Sadly, fuck. This is gonna be a nightmare.
We are ill at ease.
Trying to hold these minor settlements. Really, the game is not structured for you to be able to do this. So I mean, I don't know. It might be easier to hold these provinces by just declaring war on the dwarves, and taking the rest of the provinces from them. And what else? What options do you really have? Man, I don't think we're gonna have enough agents to be able to send them to all these different places. Yeah, so we've got it going now in the right direction. We just barely avoided the rebellion there, so, and here it's going quite good. So we'll wait till we get this in really good shape before we get rid of him. But that'll free up a lot of funds once we can disband him.
The Asur are troubled.
Oh man, it's Norskin
At your
shit.
service.
How are we doing here? Plus 12.
Protector of
Gonna get
our
her
family.
moving over
Lady
to
of the Phoenix
the
Group.
next province over. Somebody's
Orders?
leveled up here.
A promising lieutenant.
Gonna let her
I'm waiting.
replenish for now.
Princess of the Azure. We march on. We go. Setting
Keep
off.
moving towards this one.
Order must be maintained.
Order's not great here either. Yeah, we need to bring Marielle back this way. Just to help with the public over here.
Your word.
You're gonna be sitting here for a while.
On to adventure.
Alariel's champion.
Tyrion back to
Inspector
here,
of the
so
garrison.
yeah. Sadly, Tyrion's just gonna be going back and forth between those. And we'll send our scouts out
You
this
have
way.
my
See what
attention.
we got going on.
Noble son of Ulthuan. On to adventure.
Ready to serve. A worthy ally.
What do I want to give you? Chain Lightning might be fun. Means a little those particular spells are a little bit tricky to use.
Is right.
Son of a bitch here. Corruption minus 17.
Our people are being tainted.
All right. Yeah, hopefully we don't get any negative traits from being in this
Onward then.
territory. In my Bretonia campaign, some of the generals started to go insane. So it's always a risk in this chaos tainted lands. I think that's fucking it. I don't think we have anybody else to move. Gotta take that one.
Giran
Oh.
protects me.
They're coming over here. Dante. Man, it's taking forever to get these guys
I
up
will
here.
not do this.
I think it's actually
Now
quicker
is
to get
not
you
the time.
on the ground there. I just really hope we have enough of these guys to
Truth seeker.
be able to do this. Fuck, it's gonna take forever to get them over there. Take a look at the building list. Alright, cool. That means we can get rid of this, this, and that stuff. Didn't take us too long to get that province built up. This province took a while to get built. And we can get rid of that now. Alright, these two, I want to send them over this way. Though, again, it's going to take them fucking forever to get over there. Sadly. But I think we've got yeah, these provinces will be fine without them now. I mean, yeah, even down there in the jungle, like it took forever for us to get the province under control and untainted, and that's holding by holding the entire province in those areas, like places where we're just holding one settlement in the province. It's gonna be really, really difficult. Anyway. Alright, cool. That's all the building. Oh, you gotta get moving too.
I
Alright,
await your
things look
command.
good. Chaos is out here on the outskirts. They look pretty strong. Or at least this army looks strong. I don't know where the other blokes are. Oh, who do we have over here? Oh, there's Archon. Alright, well, okay, so we actually gotta be a little bit careful here. Now they're gonna be within striking distance of us, so actually have to pay attention to what the fuck we're doing.
Speak.
Anyway, I'm gonna hit one more end turn
What orders?
and call it a
As our
day. I think we're
sorceress.
actually a little bit, well, we're right at the hour mark now.
My powers are yours to command.
Lady Khaine, her false arm festooned with ornaments of pearl and silver, in an audacious display of the favor Malekith had shown her, the Witch King had settled for just an arm when he might have had her executed, with several chairs to the left of Ebenir's replacement. But the way she leaned ever so slightly away from the general's direction made Malice suspicious. Was he one of her confederates? One she hadn't seen fit to let the Dracu know about? The new nobles seated between the two were of such minor significance as to make their usefulness to Khaine too paltry to provoke any uneasiness. Malice was almost disappointed in the Tastina. Surely she hadn't taken it in mind to pit a fool like the general against him. A single troop of Doomfire warlocks would be enough to rout any force brought against the host of Hagrid. Malice caught Khaire's eye as he looked across at her, feeling a touch of bitter amusement at the mix of suspicion and alarm that flickered in those lustrous depths. It was natural she should worry about how Malice was still alive and what he had told Malekith. As Rezer, the sinister spymaster of Naggarond, was sitting further down the line from Khaine. The cadaverous elf sneered when he caught Malice looking at him. There was such a stamp of superiority in that caustic smile that the Dracu at once found himself questioning his own security. Had Malekith reconsidered the usefulness of his little bird, and decided to make an example of him during the meeting of the Black Council, or had Rezer concocted some scheme of his own, or was he simply trying to get under the Dracu's skin? Malice smiled back at the spymaster and ran a finger along his cheek, mirroring the fresh scar as Rezer had suffered in the recent fighting against the barbarians. The ugly light that crept into Rezer's eyes told Malice that the insult had struck home. There were other lords, great and small: Venel Chillblade, Lokir Fellheart, and Drain Blackblood. Representing the Shade clans was the savage figure of Sedketh Winterclaw, his fur-trimmed armor festooned with tongues and ears of foes slain in recent fighting. Seated opposite Curran Darkhand, at the foot of the throne, was a newcomer to the Black Council. Never before had Grond been represented by anyone other than the Witch King's mother, Morathi herself. Now that ancient tradition had been broken. Drusalla, one of the Queen's handmaidens, sat in place of the exiled sorceress. Malice had encountered Drusalla only a few times over the years, typically trying to avoid any intrigues that involved Grond for the sake of his own sorceress mother. Lady Eldir was the most potent enchantress in all Naggaroth who hadn't fallen under the sway of Morathi and her covenant. That made her a valuable weapon in the arsenal of Hagrid and a threat to Morathi's dominance of magic. Alright guys, we're out of time, and fuck is this? Rating. You motherfuckers.
As you say.
Ah, Dios mío. I mean, I guess we could send somebody to go and deal with these fools. It's just a little bit obnoxious.
Defender of the Evergreen.
We don't really have, I mean, this general's, he's got to, Bendel's basically got to sit there, and then this general over here can't really move either, so, I mean, we could, you know, raise yet another general and raise a small force, but that's probably going to put us in the negative. And our treasury, I'm starting to get a little bit concerned about the treasury dipping down a little bit into the negative. Why is this why is there nothing here? Why does this show up as not being under control by us? I feel like it's part of this province, or are they planning to put something else there? I don't fucking know. Anyway guys, yeah, thank you very much for watching. I really, really do appreciate the continued support for the series. I know things are going a little bit slower. We're just kind of winding down the campaign. Hopefully this doesn't take too fucking long for me to finish off. But, I mean, the major issue we're going to have is holding these settlements with public order and stuff like that. So I'm hoping that these agents will help out with that so that we can continue moving the armies. But it's going to be a major pain in the ass. And then chaos will be a little bit tricky to deal with because they're going to be a little bit spread out, first off. And we don't want to weaken them to a state where the dwarves will wipe out those armies. So, I mean, basically, we're going to have to free up all these armies and get everyone in a position to strike at all of their armies in a single turn, which is going to be kind of tricky to pull off. We do have a couple more armies. We've got these armies over here, which are going to be freed to move this turn. Anyway, guys, I'll see you next time. Have a great day. I think it's episode number 30 that will be next. Maybe I'll make it a little bit of a longer episode just so we can get a little bit more work done and try and get this playlist finished off. Anyway, have a good one. Ragnarok signing out.